Hello, welcome back to a chapter day. Happy Sabbath! Yay! We made it safely through yet another week, and I'm sure we have been blessed. If we are able to see and hear my voice or see this video, that means you've been blessed to have your eyesight and your hearing and your life for yet another day. So give God the praise and take a rest. Today's the day He said, take it. Today He blessed, the only day He blessed and sanctified and say, rest on that day. Okay, today, see, we have finished Psalms 119. Yay! We're going to go into Psalms 120 all the way to 125. I think I can do it because these are short Psalms. So let's get started. In my distress, I cried unto the Lord, and He heard me. Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips and from a deceitful tongue. What shall be given unto thee, or what shall be done unto thee, thou false tongue? Sharp arrows of the mighty with coals of juniper. Woe is me that I sojourn in Meshech, that I dwell in the tents of Kedar. My soul hath long dwelt with him that hateth peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. Now, this sounds kind of like David to me when he was hanging out or hiding out with the Philistines. I don't know if you all remember that time when he was running from Saul as usual, and he went to hide with the Philistines because he was pretending to be insane, that he had lost his mind, and the king of the Philistines at that time had taken him in. So it sounds like this to me. I'm not sure. The lying lips, and people were saying all kinds of things. People will say all kinds of things and do say all kinds of things. It takes a strong-minded person to just divert their minds from the things that they hear. And sometimes you hear it, straight up for yourself, or you hear it, I don't like to take people's talk about what was said. It's non-consequential. It happened to Jesus. It's going to happen to us. And that's what we need to remember. So, but lying lips are an abomination, and God said so. And when people do it, they do it nonchalantly, thinking, hey, it's no big deal, or just, ill-speaking others. It's not something that Christians especially ought to be taking part in, either listening to bad talk about others or engaging in it themselves. So that's it for 120. Let's go on to 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Oh my, this is yet another one of those very popular verses that we can use whenever it is we want to give God praise, or when we have a petition to bring towards God. This is a beautiful psalm, a beautiful verse. Second verse, my help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. God does not sleep. He's on 24/7. Verse 4, behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Amen to that. This is a beautiful psalm. One of those psalms that you keep in your archives for whenever you need it is Psalms 121, a psalm of deliverance, a psalm of praise unto God, from whom we claim our help. Only from God. Beautiful psalm. All right, let's move on to Psalm 122. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I know this psalm because it's one of the verses, I should say, it's part of a song that was very popular some years ago. And I just loved singing it. Verse 2, our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together, whither the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, unto the testimony of Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the Lord. For there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper that love thee. Peace be within thy walls, and prosperity within thy palaces. I would say this verse 6, I know, has been used by many denominations to say that Jerusalem, pray for the peace of Jerusalem as of today. The Jerusalem of today is what they're referring to. They shall prosper that love thee. That's what they use. That people who are for Jerusalem are going to be prosperous people because they are still considering this new, modern, literal Jerusalem as God's people. And that's why they use this verse 6 as one to substantiate that claim, especially when there was the war going on between, Jerusalem and Palestine, or Israel and Palestine. They have been using this verse to say, if you are for Jerusalem, then you will be blessed. And if you're not, then. But we know Jerusalem, the Jews that we are referring to today as God's chosen people, are spiritual Jews. Verse 7, peace be within thy walls and prosperity within thy palaces. For my brethren and companions' sakes, I will now say, peace be within thee. Peace of the Lord, peace of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek thy good. I like that verse. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And if you know that song, you know the verse, that I'm talking about. Okay, beautiful psalm again. Psalm 123, unto thee lift I up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants look unto the hand of their masters, and as eyes of a maiden unto the hand of a mistress, so our eyes wait upon the Lord our God, until that he have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon us, O Lord. Have mercy upon us, for we are exceedingly filled with contempt. Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorning of those that are at ease, and with the contempt of the proud. It seems like in all of these Psalms, it seems like they are praying about enemies or people who are scornful or hateful of them, or saying, and that's why it reminds me of David, because I know when David was fleeing, he had people come out throwing stones at him and shouting, profanity at him. And some of us may have been in that position too. So we know what it is like and how we want to petition God to take care of those enemies on our behalf. All right, Psalms 124. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us. This is another verse that has been used in a very popular song that I love to see. If it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, where would I be? That's the song. Love it. And this is where the verses came from. Amazing. Verse 3. Then they had swallowed us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord, who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Short, beautiful Psalms. I would say, these Psalms from 120 go on, and they go on for a while. They are short Psalms, but they're some of the most profound Psalms that are written in the book of Psalms. I love them. I love them. All the ones I've read so far are popular Psalms, ones that people can say right off. You remember the verses, at least one or two. And here we go. The last one we're reading for today, Psalm 125. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth even forever. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity, but peace shall be upon Israel. And this is Israel physical, maybe back then, but we can have it as Israel spiritual today. Bless the Lord. Thank the Lord and thank the people who have been able to petition God in the way they have, because we can use these Psalms today even. And I love the KJV, as I said in the beginning, and I love the way they are phrased, but you know, the meanings, the contents will not be lost, I think, in any version. You are asking God to protect you and to bring you out from a bad situation. You can say it in 2 words, 3 words. Lord, help me. Okay, so that will be our reading for today. Thank you all again for listening, for commenting. And until our next time, keep listening. That's how our faith grows. Take care. Bye.